welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Colts sideline, look at their head coach. This guy's hoping to get back to 500 with a win here. And on the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. We're on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career. This third-year QB.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out as a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL. While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's Penix yet again. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Penix. There's a screen to Benson. He's still going at the 30. He's out of bounds, so give him about 8 on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Penix. Drops back. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Fights off the pressure. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. In that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
This return starts at the 5. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and receiver Josh Downs set to take over once again. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Finds the in route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. We'll get a stop. Now, looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 331.
Fields out of the gun. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Taylor trying to run for this first. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They're going Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Fields to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Complete to Josh Downs. It's a gain of
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Straight ahead with Taylor. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play, because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over. Again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Here we go, son.
Fields on 1st down. Catch made by Austin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Taylor now up the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk. Before the stop is made.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down throw for Fields. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Gets it through the middle. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, Scott.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Space to the left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go again with Taylor. That one only picks up 2, but more importantly, it does put him in 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taylor again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Fields looking to throw. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers looking down a very long field. They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Escape. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 25-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, Mike. 319, that's good.
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6.
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. The Steelers and Trey Benson back out on offense. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
On 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Here's a screen to Benson. Some daylight through the 40. Now here he goes down the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown,
will take his highlights however. He can get him on handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. Juke the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts ready to take the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Got to get... Protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now it's Fields. Taken in by Downs, left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hits him on the in route. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Taylor trying the left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down at the line. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Fields sneaking it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This is Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now Penix off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
say you never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
319.
Fields on third. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Here we go.
Option give to Taylor. And he's gonna fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Steelers 21.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On first down, here's Penix. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's Benson on the give. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play action, here's Penix. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix on third down. complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Here we go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. They send the tight end in motion. Second down and 10. Fields. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the Steelers go in nickel. Third down. Fields out of the gun. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On target to Downs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Getting out to his left. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up.
Here we go. 319.
Fields to throw it. Going with a screen to Taylor. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions. just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Give up the gut to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Space past the 35. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. It's a long run, a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. All set up for an insurance score. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They give it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll down in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Colts trailing by 11. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
throwing now. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With 1 timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense to try to pin them deep?
And the fumble recovery is made.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory. Out for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.